in the burning heart of the Sahel, a storm is rising. And at the eye of that storm, Ibrahim Traoré, the young, fearless revolutionary who defied the West and won. But now, a deadly plot has emerged from the shadows. Sources deep within Algerian intelligence suggest that a covert operation, Operation 7, is already underway. Its goal? Not just to destabilize Burkina Faso, but to kill its president. Welcome to a secret war. One where mercenaries don't wear uniforms and assassins don't leave fingerprints. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is KL7. According to sources inside the Algerian gendarmerie, KL7 is a top-secret paramilitary force. It was allegedly created by the Algerian Military High Command around 2 years ago. Its members? A lethal mix of Algerian Special Forces veterans, foreign mercenaries from Eastern Europe, the Sahel, even South America, all trained in sabotage, psychological warfare, and targeted killings. One former Algerian officer, now in exile, revealed, KL7 is not an army, it's a phantom. It moves in the dark and leaves nothing but chaos. This unit is said to operate far from official oversight, with off-the-books funding from classified military budgets. Its operations are unofficial, its existence is deniable, but its impact? Devastating. Before we dive into the shadows of Operation KL7, if you believe Africa deserves the truth not filtered through Western or state propaganda, then this is your place. Smash that like button to fight censorship. Subscribe now if you want real geopolitical stories the mainstream avoids. And in the comments tell us, is Ibrahim Traoré the last line of defense? Or the next target of empire? Your voice matters. Let's make it heard together. Reports suggest that KL7 has already been involved in destabilizing neighboring countries. Mali, Nigeria, Libya, and yes, Burkina Faso. Civilian infrastructure blown up, ethnic tensions manipulated, community leaders assassinated in the night. These weren't isolated attacks, they were part of a coordinated campaign. In one village near the Mali-Burkina Faso border, locals report men with strange accents carrying out nighttime raids. Survivors say, they weren't rebels, they were something else, professional, ruthless. Intelligence, intercepted by regional forces, links these operations to a hidden base near Tamanrasset, in the deep Algerian south. A desert fortress, equipped with advanced surveillance, foreign weaponry, and encrypted communications allegedly tied to General Said Chengriha himself. But why would Algeria target Ibrahim Traoré? Traoré, often dubbed Africa's Che Guevara, has become a symbol of anti-imperialism. He expelled French forces. He aligned with Russia, China, and even received silent support from North Korea. Under his rule, Burkina Faso has moved to nationalize key industries and purge Western influence. To Algeria's military elite, this rising wave of Pan-African nationalism, especially on their southern border, represents a threat. One anonymous analyst put it bluntly, Algeria wants to dominate the Sahel, but Traoré stands in the way. His revolution threatens the regional balance of power. And so, according to classified leaks, KL7 was activated. Before we go deeper, remember, this kind of information doesn't survive without you. Platforms don't like stories that challenge power. So if you're still watching, take a second to smash that like button. It tells the algorithm, this truth matters. And if you want to keep uncovering what's really happening behind the headlines, hit subscribe right now. Don't just be a viewer, be part of the resistance. Let's flood the comments. Do you think KL7 is a rogue unit or state-sponsored terror? Drop your thoughts below, we read every comment. Multiple regional sources suggest that KL7 has been ordered to infiltrate Burkina Faso under the cover of tribal militias and rogue rebel groups. Their target, destabilize Traoré's support base and eventually remove him. One chilling report claims that KL7 operatives posed as Islamist insurgents during a recent attack on a convoy Traoré was supposed to join. He changed plans last minute. It may have saved his life. In another case, intercepted communications hinted at a Phase 3 strike, a codename analysts believe refers to a high-level assassination attempt. Military experts now warn, we're no longer dealing with ideology, we're dealing with targeted state violence. Despite increasing security, sources in Ouagadougou claim Traoré's inner circle is on high alert. Communication protocols have been hardened using North Korean encryption. Underground bunkers have been reinforced. The presidency is preparing for the worst. The implications are enormous. If Operation KL7 succeeds, it could throw Burkina Faso into chaos. A power vacuum, civil unrest, foreign intervention, and a blow to every rising anti-colonial movement in Africa. But if Traoré survives, or worse for his enemies, exposes KL7, it could lead to a massive diplomatic crisis. One that drags Algeria into the global spotlight as the architect of covert aggression in the Sahel. African capitals are divided. Some fear Traoré's revolution could inspire uprisings within their own borders. Others see him as a beacon of a new Africa. The United Nations remains silent. But Russian and Chinese analysts are reportedly watching closely. And France? France denies any involvement, but secretly, some say they may welcome any outcome that stops Traoré's momentum. The war for Africa's soul is no longer theoretical. It is happening now. In the silence of the desert, in encrypted messages, in phantom units like KL7, Ibrahim Traoré is more than a president. He's a symbol of resistance. And symbols are dangerous to empires. As Operation KL7 unfolds, one question remains. Will Traoré survive? Or will the ghosts of the Sahara silence him forever? One thing is certain. In the battle for influence, silence is surrender. That's why you need to speak up. Like this video if you believe the truth deserves to be heard. Comment below, do you think KL7 is real? Is Traoré truly in danger? Let the world know what you think. Subscribe to this channel if you want to stay ahead of the narrative, because this is just the beginning. And most importantly, share this video. Spread the word before the algorithms bury it. This isn't just content, it's a message. And in a world where disinformation dominates, your engagement is resistance. So hit that bell, stay informed. Because history is being written not in parliaments, but in shadows. But the story doesn't end here. In fact, it may only be the beginning. While the world scrolls past headlines, a darker reality unfolds in the shadows of the Sahel. And if you're still watching, it's because you're not like the rest. You want the truth. So pause right now, like this video to fight back against the algorithm. Subscribe if you're tired of silence and propaganda. And keep watching, this part is critical. According to new field reports and leaked intel, terrorist factions across the region aren't just surviving, they're strengthening. Strategically, systematically, silently, weapons are flowing in. Foreign fighters are being embedded, and encrypted communications suggest a level of coordination we've never seen before. These aren't scattered rebels anymore, they're organized cells. Some are moving like special forces units, and some, our sources say, are linked to KL7. Yes, the same phantom unit allegedly created by the Algerian High Command. And now, they may be training, funding, and even embedding with jihadist groups across Mali, Niger, Libya, and northern Burkina Faso. This isn't speculation, this is calculated war. Still with me? Then don't just watch, drop a comment now. Tell us, do you think KL7 is behind this coordinated escalation? Is this state-sponsored chaos? We read every comment, and your voice adds pressure. Make it heard. In remote villages near the Mali-Burkina border, witnesses report raids carried out by masked men using high-end gear, night vision, thermal drones, encrypted comms. These are not typical insurgents. They move like ghosts. They vanish by sunrise. And every time, no official claims, no investigations, no justice. Meanwhile, intercepted communications hint at a new phase, a shift from targeted strikes to full-spectrum destabilization. What does that mean? Civil unrest, assassinations disguised as tribal conflicts, false flag attacks, a war without uniforms, and it all points back to one goal: to isolate Ibrahim Traoré, to dismantle his revolution not with a bullet, but with chaos. Because make no mistake, Traoré has become more than a president. He's a symbol, a movement, a threat. He's proving that an African nation can stand up, break the puppet strings, and choose its own destiny. That's why KL7, and whoever stands behind it, wants him gone. Now, I need you to act. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to follow this unfolding war, not the one shown on television, but the one fought in silence, in shadows, in whispers. Like this video so platforms know this story matters. Share it, post it in your groups, drop it in your stories, DM it to someone. Because once they know, they can't unsee it. This is not just content, this is resistance. Governments may stay silent, the UN may look the other way, but we won't. Not if you help push this message further, not if we raise the volume so high that even those in the shadows have to listen. So here's the final question. Is KL7 just the beginning, or are we watching the silent birth of something even more dangerous? The war for Africa's soul is underway, and history won't be written in parliaments. It's being written right now in encrypted chats, in drone footage, and in videos like this. Don't scroll, don't stay silent, join the movement, because in this battle for truth and sovereignty, silence is surrender.